Hey, what's you guys doing the Graydle deck profile? Now, you guys saw the duel on, or duels on, um, so this is a very, very fun deck. It's not competitive, at least high tier competitive, for like reasons or why she does, but, it's still very, very quite fun. Um, two Thunder King, the Lightning Strike Kaiju, two Doggerin, and two, Mystery Dust Kaiju. And one sticky string. Um, I like the kaiju ratio in this. It definitely does work. Um, so that was quite nice. And then one Graydle slime. Just because it's level 5 and you don't really want to dead draw it too much. So, but yeah. So if this card is in your hand or grave, you can target two Graydle cards you control, destroy them, and if you do, special summon this card. So it has a way of getting stuff on the field, but trying to do that is a little bit more easier said than done. So yeah. And once your turn, you only use this effect once your turn. Alright. When summoned this way, you can target one Graydle monster in your grave, special summon it in defense. So it's still a really really good card, but since it's level 5, it's like I said, it's a little more tougher to get out a little bit. So yeah. And then three Grail Eagle. Um, so I believe they all share the same effect. Alright, so if each of the Grails are destroyed by battle, then they get to go off. But they're destroyed by additional effect, where Eagle has to be destroyed by a monster effect as well. Then you get to take control of your punch monster. So yeah. For Cobra, it has the trap effect, where it has to be destroyed by that. And then for Alligator, it has the spell. So, that's the only difference, is the other destruction effects. So, yeah. And then, uh, three Grail Slime Jr. So in this card's normal summon, you can target a Grail monster in your grave. For the rest of the turn, you cannot special summon monsters except for water, which is fine. Um, and they also special summon the Grail monster that you targeted. Then you can special one for your hand. Alright, that's actually pretty good. And then one Aqua monster with the same level as the monster system I this effect. Alright. When this card is destroyed by battle or a card effect, you can special one Grail from the deck. So that's also really, really quite good. So, yeah. So that's basically it for the monster lineup. Just kind of simple and to the point. Just get your opponent Kaiju, and then let your girls do the work with taking the kaiju and be able to beat your opponent down with a Bill Beat Stick. So, yeah. So, three Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. This is more for board wiping to get a kaiju on the field, so, yeah. Two Tone Twister, just I'll get rid of back row, which isn't really a whole problem for this deck, but it can kind of hurt depending on what it is, so, yeah. Graydle Impacts. This is another removal card. So you target a Graydle you control, and one card your opponent controls, destroy them. During their phase, you can add one Graydle card from your deck to your hand. So that's also really, really quite good to help keep adding Graydles to your hand, so that way you can keep kind of taking your punch monsters. So yeah. One Monster Reborn and one Raigeki. Obviously good. So yeah. So that's what you get for the spells. Now for the traps. So three Lost Win and three Crackdown. Just more stuff to take your punch monster or at least Crackdown takes your Punch Monster. Lost Wind just kind of negates your Punch Monster effect. So, which is really quite good. And then Graydle Parasite, just really quite good. When a Punch Monster occurs in a direct attack, you can special one Graydle from the deck in attack position. Which I don't really care for that effect, but I mean, it does kind of help. And if you control no monsters, when a Graydle monster you control occurs in attack, you can target one monster in Punch Grave, just summon that target to your side if they control no monsters. So, I don't really care for that effect. It almost kind of backfired on me during one of the duels, but the direct attack is actually kind of nice. So, yeah. And once you go range, you use all these after in the grave. Well, except for maybe Slime Jr. and Graydle Slime, but the rest of these activate in grave. So, and plus Kaiju's are just big old beat sticks, so they don't really have any effects either. So, yeah. So, Scud Range is really quite good. And then Graydle Combat, never really used it. I'll probably swap it out for something else. I just kind of thought it was a Graydle theme card, so I was like, well, I might as well try it, but it never went off, so, yeah. But it just negates a spell trap or monster effect that targets a Graydle, and then it becomes, the effect becomes destroy that monster, or you can negate the activation if you destroy that card, so, yeah. So, now for the one extract monster, Graydle Dragon. Summons card Synchro Summon. You can target cards in your punch rolls up to the number of war monsters used for Synchro Summon on this card, destroy them. So it also gives you destruction, which is nice. And this card is destroyed by battle or by card effect and sent to the grave. You can target one other war monster in the grave, so summon it, but its effects are negated, so, which doesn't really matter, because these all activate in the grave, so that doesn't really matter. But yeah, so that's basically it for the Graydle deck profile. Like I said, definitely a very, very fun deck, definitely very, very annoying. But definitely a very, very good deck. Like I said, the only change that I would make is probably take this out for something else. But that would pretty much be it. I mean, add in pretty much anything like maybe Psalms or more destruction or, something like that. So, but yeah, so thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next duel, which will be the Super Defense Robot deck. I had told you guys I was going to do that deck next. And also, before I end the video, a friend of mine is actually sending me a box with their old collection from like 1999 to 2002. So there's already some lit stuff in that. Because for Pokemon, that ranges from base set to basically the Neo set, which has some pretty fire stuff between that era. So that could possibly be in that box. And for Yu-Gi-Oh, it's the first four sets of Yu-Gi-Oh. So, I don't know when that box will be coming in. They haven't told me when they were gonna ship it, but yeah, expect that in the future. And I'll definitely do a opening over that. I am going to hide a couple of the cards if they are in there, because for anybody that knows Pokemon, there are some expensive stuff from base set, especially the first edition Shadowless version, and from Neo Genesis, or the Neo set. So, there are going to be some cards I'll be hiding, but I'll at least show you guys the back of them. So, but yeah, I just wanted to say that as well. So, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the duels tomorrow with the Super Defense Robot deck. Alright, I guess.